Shredder.
Shredder, where's my body? Oh,
Exactly.
get those turtles.
Krang. Anyway, hello. It's the
Hey.
After Show. Welcome to it. This week, it's a Jeopardy from hacker alias Mr. Nelson.
Oh, I know him.
He has written us an email, and it says, Hello. This week on Twitter,
Hi.
Phil taught me that US-only Beast Wars Silverbolt was mostly a retool of Japanese-only Beast Wars 2 Skywarp. This
Yeah,
got me
duh.
thinking...
Okay, CJ.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I know it's spelled out Beast Wars 2, but it's actually Beast Wars 2nd is how that series is pronounced. So it's Beast Wars. Beast Wars
Was mostly a retool of Japanese-only Beast Wars 2nd Skywarp.
go.
This got me thinking of all those wonderful tech specs. Oh gosh.
I'll
Sounds
be
like-
back.
Sounds like
Something
something's
bad is
happening in the
happening.
Theobald
I don't
household.
Well, yes.
Keep going.
This is a Phil. This is a Phil Jeopardy, basically. So I don't feel like I can read the rest of it until Phil comes back. So we're just going to have some dead air here while some parenting happens. Yes. My daughter currently wants some kind of in-app purchase for her My Playhome app
I hate in-app purchases.
on the iPad. And yeah. Since tomorrow is Monday, we're gonna see how well she wakes up and gets ready for school before doing in-app purchases. So yeah, I think that's pretty
Tell
good.
you, getting 3 kids to 3 different schools is no fun.
Yeah, 3 different schools. So a high school, middle
Junior high,
school, and
and
elementary.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. How's it feel to have a freshman?
You know, honestly, it feels fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
We're back.
shaken by it.
Yeah.
Do we want to start this over? Or do we
wanna
want to
start
keep
this
going?
over? What happened there, Phil?
First
Got
of
a
all, was that your
Roblox?
wife or your son?
That was Finn. That was Finn.
A Roblox mishap?
Yes, it actually was.
Oh,
He-
God.
He was playing some game in Roblox that he's
Oh
been
God.
obsessed with, and the account glitched, and he
Lost all of his shit.
And then
Well,
he
he-
glitched.
he thought he had lost all his stuff, and he had a battle pass,
Oh.
and he his character got knocked back to level 1, and he was convinced that he had lost all his progress and his battle pass, and he just
Flipped out.
just flipped out.
Yeah, I've
And
had
then-
that. I've
And then
seen that happen.
and then
Charlotte.
he clicked something and everything was back to normal, and suddenly it's hugs and I'm sorry, it's okay. So
Mhm.
thought he had been
This is
stabbed.
preparing him for when he loses something important,
I
This is
know,
preparing
right?
for when he forgets to press reset on the NES when he turns off Zelda.
Seriously.
or
Goodness.
doesn't save a term paper and the power goes out.
Yes,
I mean, that's important too.
Although now they have autosave. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's
Yeah,
not a
that's
problem
not really a
anymore.
thing anymore.
Damn it!
Uh, Do we want to continue where we
I
left off?
say let's continue.
Let's keep
I'm
going.
just going to
Okay.
include all of this audio in the after
Oh,
show.
please do.
People need to see the raw.
Oh,
I just want to go to bed
Side.
soon. Let's keep going.
yeah.
Okay.
Drama.
Mr. Nelson. All right.
Yeah.
Beast Wars 2nd Skyward.
Beast Wars 2nd.
This got me thinking of all those wonderful tech specs on the back of all G1 Transformers.
Oh,
So I made that
exactly.
into a Jeopardy quiz.
Oh,
I broke the
God.
figures out by release year, and the clues give the Transformers job and motto. Unlike
see-
normal Jeopardy, this probably gets harder as you move from 1984 to 1989 and not the normal $100 to $500
Oh, yeah.
flow. Hope you have fun
CJ's
with this
gonna be-
non-video game quiz.
CJ's going to be of great use on this.
I am basically
I,
not playing.
Can I make a suggestion for our team name?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think we should go with Turd Ferguson.
Oh,
I like your thought there. Let's do that.
There you go. Meaningful.
Now you're
R.I.P.
thinking.
Norm.
Meaningful.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Yep,
Yep.
it's right enough.
There
Right
it is.
enough. All right. So the categories for those listening in audio only are just years. They are 1984, 1985, 1986, 1987, and 1988.
So these
Then
are the
everything's-
years. So this is a all Transformer centric quiz.
All Transformers, yes. I'm
And yeah,
not going to answer a single one of these.
Well, you
just
know
to
what, though?
preview.
It'd be better if you and I do try to answer these, and then Phil can actually give us the right answer
Oh,
instead of him just shouting it out.
I'll be honest, the 84 and 85, CJ, you might be able to pull a couple of those.
maybe,
out.
maybe.
But like,
We'll
yeah,
see.
once you get into like 87 and 88, those are
No.
you know, that's kind of when Generation 1 was dying off and they're getting a little wackier, a little more kind of oddball characters and stuff. So
Right. All right.
this will be okay, yeah.
We're gonna go in what you've been playing order.
And
So
you have, I was
There
going to
we
say
go.
your windows are
There we
backwards. There we
go.
go.
I guess I'm first.
You are.
I'm going 1984 for 100.
Smart move.
This Autobot
Oh.
commander said, "Freedom is the right
really
of
is
all
easy.
sentient beings." It's got to be Optimus Prime,
It is Optimus Prime.
right?
You are correct. You are correct.
Optimus Prime is right.
We've got
Yeah, I
100
got one
points.
right.
There it is.
Let's do 1984 for 200. This Decepticon leader
Ah.
declared peace through tyranny. That'd be Megatron, I assume.
That is, of course, Megatron.
Megatron is right.
We got 300 points.
Okay.
Now, I want to see how wacky this gets. Let's go 1988 for 100. Autobot leader Optimus Prime often said, "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings," to his Power Master companion, who goes by this name.
Not a clue.
Well, in Japan, it's
Oh, God.
Jinrei, but not really. You know, that's a whole different thing with the transtectors and stuff like that. But here in the U.S., that would be High Q.
High Q is
High Q.
right.
Look
We
at that.
got 400 points.
I'm going 1988 for 2.
Oh man.
This Decepticon aerospace commander said, "Conquest is made of the ashes of one's enemies."
Ooh,
Aerospace Commander.
aerospace commander. Now let me think here. Let's see, this is post movie.
Yeah, but it's not like immediately after the movie, right? So this wouldn't be like
The movie came out in 86.
this
'cause I
wouldn't be
was
like
like-
the sweeps and the what the heck
Yeah.
was the name of the
Cyclonus. Well, you had
Cyclonus.
Cyclonus and then Scourge, who was
Right.
the leader of the sweeps. But I mean, those toys came out in 86. I'm pretty sure. The 88 line, the aerospace commander. Boy, I don't know. I'm
what?
trying to think. I don't.
Phil.
I know. Conquest is made of the ashes of one's enemies.
That'd be like blowtorch or some
I
kind of
wonder-
fire thing.
You know what? Could it possibly be
Blowtorch is G.I. Joe, right?
Probably. I don't know. I wonder if it's maybe the Pretender version of Starscream.
Why not? Let's do that.
Yeah, Pretender Starscream. Let's say Pretender Starscream.
Okay. Starscream
is!
Pretender
Wow,
version
Very impressive.
Look at that.
is right.
We're at
there we
600
go.
points.
Wow.
We're doing
Oof.
1984 for 300.
1984 for 3.
This Autobot scout said the least likely
Uh-huh.
can be the most dangerous. Autobot scout. See, I don't know which one would be a scout. Would that be like one of the little ones, like Bumblebee? I think it's Bumblebee. I'm getting a signal from one of my teammates that it's Bumblebee.
Okay.
I say go with Bumblebee.
And I am not that teammate. Let's just be clear.
No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't feel nearly as confident if you were the teammate.
Yeah.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebee
Look at
is
that,
right.
Bumblebee.
It's Bumblebee.
900 points.
There you go. Let's do 85 for 100. This Decepticon military transport offered the following advice: in confusion, there is opportunity.
Is that Astro Train?
That's got to be Astro Train. Yes.
See, I know some of these.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Astro Train. Oh,
Who is
Wow.
Mr. Nelson's
I
first
never had
Transformer?
any of the,
Astro
what
Train.
were they called? Triple changers?
they were the triple. Yep. Astro
Never had a
Train and
triple changer.
Blitzwing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blitzwing was
got
my
that
favorite
right.
one.
I had both of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both pretty great.
Okay.
DJ, you're up.
Let's do 1984 for 400. This Decepticon warrior was quoted as saying, "Strike when the enemy isn't looking."
Starscream.
Starscream would be.
Now I'm wondering if it's Skywarp.
Just because it's you.
Well, no, because if it was Starscream, it would be like
Stab him in the back.
well, no, it would have been his title
I'm
would
the
have been
leader
something
now.
like Air Commander or something.
You're right.
Yeah.
And Skywarp, his whole gimmick in from his old bio was that he could teleport. So he could like teleport to where enemies were not looking. So I'm gonna say go with Skywarp.
I'm all for that.
Who is Phil's favorite Transformer? Skywarp
There it is.
is correct.
So you're at 1,400 points.
I know what's up.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Let's do 84 for 500.
Oh man.
This Autobot warrior once announced quick action equals quick victory. So would that be the other
What's that?
plane?
The Autobot
Thundercracker?
warrior? The
Autobot. I
Thundercracker?
saw Decepticon. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Oh, so wait a minute. Autobot warrior.
And this is the 84 line, so it's probably
What the heck
one
is
of
the name of
cars.
the race car? Like the Formula car.
Mirage?
In my mind, I'm thinking is Blur, but that's not right. What's that?
Mirage?
Mirage.
I look at that. Look at this. I just happen to have
Of course, you have him there.
This is the new Kingdom.
If I had the money in the space, I would so have every Autobot warrior. I mean, I loved those. I mean, I love Starscream too, but
Right.
the Autobot cars the first couple years, oh man, those things were just great.
I wonder if it's. I'm thinking it's probably either Mirage or Sideswipe. Because Sideswipe was kind of characterized as the
Sort of the fast young.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, because Mirage's whole deal was the kind of like he could turn invisible,
Right.
and sort of sneak
I think
around.
Sideswipe makes more sense.
I'd lean more towards Sideswipe here.
Sideswipe?
I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it's
Wind
Charger.
Wind Charger.
Down
These
to
are the
900
little ones.
points.
Yeah, we did not get that one right.
Okay. 86 for 100.
Wind Charger was a deep cut.
Yeah, really.
Mm.
This Autobot protector believes that experience is the benchmark of maturity. It's probably Cup, I would imagine.
1986.
Yeah, because that's the movie year, and Cup is the grizzled
That
old.
sounds like something Cup would say.
Yeah, it's got to be Cup. Oh,
Rodimus Prime.
Rodimus Prime.
Oh,
playing
Autobot
into-
Protector.
Oh yeah, because they they didn't want to classify him as a leader right
So
away.
that
'cause they were
Optimus
trying
Prime
to-
toys wouldn't stop selling.
Well, they were trying to not spoil the movie. Strangely
Oh,
enough,
fair enough.
They didn't want to, spoil that he ends up
Right.
maturing from Hot Rod due to his experience. Okay,
I see.
okay,
Got that
Down
one
to
wrong.
800.
yeah.
All right. Let's do 1988 for 3.
Oh man,
As Autobot audio correspondent said, "The sounds of war are history speaking."
is that just Blaster?
I was gonna say. I mean, that sounds like Blaster.
But I mean, Blaster was in the movie, so he would have been out before 88. Oh,
Unless, would it be one of his cassettes?
but I think because Rewind is one of Blaster's cassettes, and Rewind's whole characterization was that he was a historian. He records everything. But I thought that the Rewind toy came out earlier, but I might be wrong. I guess Rewind is all I can think of.
It feels like it shouldn't be Blaster because
No,
Blaster
'cause-
was on the market way earlier than 88.
Yeah, and he was also like more kind of boisterous and
Yeah.
fun-loving. Yeah, I'd say Rewind.
Grand
Oh,
Slam
Grand Slam. That
is
was
the
So who's
answer.
Grand Slam?
Grand Slam was a tape. He was a combiner. He was 2 tapes. There was a tape that turned into a tank and a cassette cassette tape that turned into a jet. There were 2 of them, and then they could
Okay.
combine into a little robot.
All right.
Hmm.
We are at
Yeah.
500 points.
Yeah, oh, that's bad.
Let's do 85 for 200.
Okay.
This Autobot team commander growled, "Among the winners, there is no room for the weak." Team commander, wouldn't that be? Oh my God, Robert Stack,
Ultra Magnus.
Ultra
but
Magnus.
Ultra Magnus was an 86 toy because he was with the movie.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is Grimlock.
Oh yeah, right.
Hmm.
Team commander.
I'm
That
thinking
sounds
this
like
is
a Grimlock thing.
Yeah.
Grimlock.
Yeah.
Grimlock is right.
Me, Grimlock.
700 points.
Far more capable of speaking in my bio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it me?
Yes.
Let's do 87 for 1. For this Decepticon mercenary, the price of victory is never too high. Ooh. Decepticon
clue.
mercenary. 87? Was that 6-shot? That might be 6-shot. Let's say 6-shot. Oh,
Double
dealer.
dealer
Double
is
dealer.
the
Yeah,
answer.
That was you know what's terrible? That was who I originally thought. But I talked myself out of it.
We're
There you
down to
go.
600
We're
points.
doing bad.
Yeah.
That's my
Let's
fault.
do 85 for 3. This Decepticon materials fabrication engineer's motto is "How strong the steel, how quick the conquest."
Okay, so this is going to be a Constructicon, and I'm assuming it's probably Scrapper, who was the leader of the Constructicons.
Sounds good to me. I couldn't tell you the names of any.
Oh, it's
Constructicons.
Mixmaster.
X-Master
course
is
it
Oh
the
was
right,
correct
fabrication
answer.
engineer.
You got it
Of course
wrong.
Mixmaster.
300 points.
Ugh,
So let's go to 85 for 400 and see if we can get into the negatives.
floppy.
This Autobot defender lives by these words: "Unyielding resolve has no conqueror."
What about Defender from the 85 line? Unyielding resolve has no conqueror. Boy, I have no idea. So this is the terrible part. Was I never paid much attention to their mottos. You know what I mean? Like the Optimus and the Megatron ones, yes, because they get brought up so much. So, but
Mm-hmm.
Autobot, who's an Autobot Defender from 85?
So that's just one of the cars, right?
Possibly. I mean,
Who was the ambulance?
that was Ratchet, but he was 84.
He was 80. Yeah, he was first wave.
Okay.
I'm trying
And,
to
he,
think.
and he was terrible.
It's true. I had Ratchet back in the day.
Oh, yeah. The first 2 Transformers
Yeah.
we got. I got Ratchet, and my brother got Ironhide.
Oh, it's the same toy, just different colors,
Yeah.
and they're not
Both
a good
terrible.
one. I'm trying to think who were the 85 Autobot cars. There was Trax.
Trax is the first one I thought of just because that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah.
But wasn't that supposed to be his that sounds like his personality, right? Like, wasn't that his personality was sort of a
Might be. Yeah.
stuffy?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. I guess we can just say Trax.
Is that what you're saying?
I guess. Oh, it's
Omega Supreme is the
God.
correct answer.
Supreme. Yeah, Defender, because he's the big base.
minus 100.
Oh boy, we are doing bad. My Transformers knowledge clearly not as
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
as
starting
deep
to
as
see
we
in a whole
thought.
different light. Not
Let's
just
do
because it's dark outside.
Is it me? Is it me?
Yes.
Yes.
86 for 2. This Decepticon Fuel Scout says that the road is my dinner plate. That's Ratbat. That's who that is.
Okay.
Rat Bat.
That's Rat.
There
correct.
we go. Going in the right
Those are-
direction.
Soundwaves cassettes.
Back to 100
There you go.
points.
Yes.
Let's go 1988 for 4.
Oof.
This Decepticon salvage specialist said, "Anything that can sink is worth sinking."
Oh man.
Sounds like something
See.
like a submarine would say.
Yeah,
Oh god.
pretty
there
much.
was
Or pirate ship.
there
Jesus.
was
Wait.
a pretender. There was a pretender from the 88 line. Octopunch? Maybe it was Octopunch because he was a
Sounds aquatic.
yeah, well he was a because the pretender's whole gimmick was that they were kind of organic looking creatures, but they were just hollow shells that opened up,
right.
and inside there was a robot. And
I did not like
Octopunch,
those toys.
yeah, I only had one. I had Skullgrin, who was admittedly the coolest looking of them, but Octopunch, he was like a kind of like he had like tentacles and his head was a diving helmet. I guess, yeah, that's all I can think of to say is Octopunch.
Octopunch.
Yeah,
Octopunch is
You're
correct.
doing better with 88 than you are with 86.
I know, right? That's weird.
We're at 500 points. My turn?
Okay. Yes.
Let's see if we can erase those 500 points by going with 85 for 500.
Yeah.
This Decepticon thief said, I take no prisoners, just spare parts.
Oh, you know what? Oh, Decepticon thief. There
It's
was
like a tow truck.
There was a deluxe Insecticon,
Oh.
and there was one that was named Ransack, and there was one that was named Chop Shop.
Sounds like a chop shop thing.
And I think because
Hmm.
yeah, was Ransack the locust and Chop Shop was the stag beetle, I think, and I believe Chop Shop's deal, the name obviously was he was a thief. I'm going to say Chop Shop.
Okay, let's see. Chop Shop is
Nice.
correct. What's
Yes!
that?
to 1,000 points.
Come on, bringing it back.
All
me?
right.
It's you.
Or who is it? It's me again. Okay, 87 for 2. Well, this Autobot espionage director knows full well that to know others, you must first know yourself. Autobot espionage director, I wonder if that is Punch Counterpunch.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Punch Counterpunch's gimmick was he was
Me too.
Yeah, CJ knows. Let's see if CJ has given us confirmation. Punch Counterpunch was he was an Autobot spy, and his gimmick was he could transform into a car, but he could also transform into a completely different robot mode that was a Decepticon.
Cool.
So he would transform into his Decepticon robot mode, go chill out at the Decepticon base, come back with all the information.
I think if they didn't recognize him, they'd think that maybe he was somebody they didn't know. You think if the Decepticons didn't recognize him, that they'd think maybe he shouldn't be there.
Well, he was part of their team. It was a long con. Deep cover.
Oh, okay.
He would, he'd hang out with the Decepticons a lot in his Decepticon form. And then he'd be like, "Oh, I got to run to the bathroom real quick," and then he'd transform into a car and speed over to the Autobot base. Transform into his Autobot form and be like, "Hey, they're gonna steal energy from the Hoover Dam. I got to get back before they suspect that I'm gone."
Vroom.
Yeah.
So what is our answer?
I'm going to say Punch
Punch
Counterpunch.
Counterpunch. Let's do it.
Oh, it's Goldbug.
Goldbug is the correct
Goldbug.
answer.
We are at 800 points.
Goldbug, of course, the updated form of Bumblebee.
Yep.
There you go. Going 1986 for 300. This Autobot super warrior believes as long as one innocent being is threatened, none are truly free.
I think this is your Ultra Magnus. Oh, no, wait. No. Because Ultra Magnus his title was City Commander.
Yes. Even I knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, after I got it wrong earlier.
Yes. So, Super Warrior's probably talking about your combiners. And
Would that be the
it's the Protectobots.
I was going to say the Protectobots.
What
were they? What was he called?
The Protectobots Defensor.
Right.
Defensor. The combined form of the Protectobots.
We ready?
Yep.
Defensors are our answer?
Yep.
Yes.
Defensor is
Yes.
correct.
We did it. We did.
Back
Yeah.
up to
Super
1100.
warrior is the term they used for the combiners.
1986 for 400, please. This Decepticon saboteur knows compassion is the Autobots' downfall.
Oh. Now I'm wondering if this is Cyclonus or Scourge. Who were the two Galvatron's cronies from the movie. Compassion is the Autobots' downfall. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not thinking of immediately who could be a saboteur. Yeah, it's probably Cyclonus or Scourge.
Well, which
I
one
don't-
of those do you want to guess?
Oh, maybe Cyclonus. I don't know.
Is
Greg,
that your final answer?
what do you
I'm
think?
sure.
Okay.
Cyclonus.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, 1500.
Look at that.
We're hanging on. There's a
Yeah,
little over 2,000 left on the board.
Yeah,
Mm.
we're holding it. 87 for 3. This Decepticon team commander argues that kindness is no virtue and cruelty is no vice. Team commander.
So this is another.
This is probably a combiner, like one of the big, the main combiner dudes. Who are the 87 combiners? Don't think it was the Stunticons.
I hated the Stunticons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come?
I just thought they looked lame.
Yeah, I mean, they were all little cars.
Yeah.
You know.
But I don't know the names of any of them.
I'm trying to. Oh, 87 combiners. You probably had the Seacons. You probably had the Terrorcons. I wonder if it's the Seacons, which would be Snaptrap was the leader of those guys. I think they were 87. I guess Snaptrap. Let's say
Okay.
Snaptrap.
Me too.
Trap.
Sure.
Scorpo knock.
Scorponok. He was the big city.
Yeah.
It was the giant city, so
That is, we're at 1,200 points with 1,900 points left on the board.
it was not a combiner. Okay. Is it
Siege?
Mine. Let's go to 86 for 5. This Autobot electronic surveillance specialist said clutch hitting is the key to an effective offense.
Okay, so this
Tommy
is
Lasorda?
yes.
Some
It
kind of
was Tommy Lasorda.
transforming batting cage.
Nope. This is one of Blaster's cassettes. Because like I said, Rewind. There were two, because 86, because this is 80. Blaster came out in 86, and his two little humanoid robot buddies were in 86. Rewind, as we've previously discussed, was the kind of archivist. The other one, Eject, was a big sports nut, and he spoke in sports metaphors. So it is.
And that
Eject.
sounds right.
So
It is
eject.
Yep.
This is going to win us the game.
Eject.
It's Eject.
So we're at 1,700 points. There's only 1,400 left on the board.
We're playing
You
a
can't
Transformers
lose.
trivia game. Yeah. Finn's over here
Right.
watching me now. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
87 for 400. This Autobot computer programmer says a battle plan is only as good as its programmer.
Oh.
Hmm.
Computer programmer. I do not remember any computer programmers. A battle plan is only as good as its programmer. I have no idea who this could possibly be. Oh, who was the? Let's just say Scattershot.
Sure.
He was the leader of the Technobots.
Chrome Dome is the correct
Okay, that's-
answer.
87 was Headmaster territory. So okay,
We're at 1,300 points.
I'm getting sloppy because I know we can't lose now.
Yeah.
Let's do 87 for 5. For this Decepticon saboteur, obnoxiousness is not a problem. It is an art. That's Phil Theobald said that.
No disagreement here. I think we just
No.
earned 500 points.
Decepticon saboteur, obnoxiousness is not a problem. It is an art. There. 80. Oh, I wonder if that was. What if that was one of the triple changing headmaster? Were they the horror cons? Yeah. There was Ape Face and there was Snapdragon. And I think Ape Face was characterized as being kind of willfully obnoxious. Let's say Ape Face.
Nice.
Ape Face is right.
Yes. Finn, you're gonna have to wait a couple
1800.
minutes while I'm finishing up.
There's just
Well,
one more
Daddy's
question
winning.
left.
You trying to play Fortnite? Yeah, give me like 5 minutes, okay? Dude wants to play Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Look at that. I got Ape Face. I'm very proud of myself.
All right, 1988 for 500. This Autobot communication bay believes strong support needs a good foundation.
Ah, that is the
Communication Bay.
who could that be? I mean, it's certainly not Blaster. We've established that. This is gonna be something really stupid and obscure.
You just described 90% of these
I know,
questions
yeah,
to me.
that's true. That is very true. What about communication bay? Strong support needs a good foundation. Were the Action Masters hitting in 88? I don't think so. But you know what? Let's, because we could sit here for 3 minutes with me going as I try and remember every 88 Autobot. Let's just say Mainframe, who was Ironworks.
It is Ironworks.
Ironworks was this was when they started doing the little Micromasters.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Micro Machines were taken off, and Ironworks was like, it was a base that came with a little Micromaster car. And they recently did
pretty
an
cool.
updated version of Ironworks, which I of course own, but I'm not gonna
There you go.
remember. I'm not gonna remember the old one, but we still won.
We won 1,300 points.
Come on.
Look at that.
Blah.
Oh God!
Look at
Don't look at
that.
that.
Look at that.
We did it. We did it.
Yes,
Nice
we
try,
did.
Mr. Nelson.
You were unable
Yeah.
to stump Phil
Well, enough.
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
I mean, you did partially. You certainly
Partially,
did
yes.
a pretty solid amount.
True.
We didn't sweep this game.
That's
Like,
correct. We did
Scourge and his armada
not.
of the sweeps.
Oh.
But we did
Yes.
it. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of me. And to a
Yes.
lesser extent, Greg.
Thank you.
And
And not me at all.
and
No.
CJ was there too.
Phil was
was
reading
there.
something, or CJ was reading something the whole time we were playing. So
No, I wasn't.
every time a question was read, you looked down.
He was reading the Transformers wiki.
It was like
trying to
was like
find-
recording with Greg Ford again
Yes.
when he was clearly watching football half the
He
time we
knew.
were recording.
He knew.
Yeah.
CJ knew he was playing foot or watching football. Whatever it
Yeah.
is you do with football. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
sports guy.
Do you watch it? Do you
No.
play it?
Although Jason
live
Sudeikis
it.
just won an Emmy for Ted Lasso.
Darn right.
So there you
Well,
go.
I want to say thank you very much to Hacker Alias, Mr. Nelson, for sending in this Jeopardy.
Yeah,
thank you.
This was fun times.
It was certainly more than met our eyes.
Oh.
Eh.
And I want to thank all of our Patreon backers for making this after show and this whole podcast production thing happen
Yeah.
month after excruciating month. And
Jesus.
next month, of course, we are celebrating 15 years
Oh my
My
goodness.
of
God.
this podcast thing.
So old.
So yeah, that'll be a thing. But hey, if you, dear listener, have an idea for a game that we can play during the after show, send it along to player1podcast@gmail.com. You can even construct your game
Oh,
if it's a Jeopardy game, that is, I guess, on jeopardylabs.com. It's a free little site. You can construct a Jeopardy game and email a link over to us, and we'll play your game on the show. That's right. It's just that easy. Easier than picking up clumps of hair and throwing them in people's faces. Yeah. Call back to the
I got
episode.
it. I know. I remember
Yeah.
that from earlier.
Anyway, I'm still laughing about that. I'll be laughing about that for a while.
Boy, imagine Mario Van Peebles ran into a barber shop and
Oh God,
ate some dolphins afterwards. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. I hope your family, friends, loved ones are all safe and well. We hope you are doing well as well.
Yeah.
And get to the shot. Keep wearing the masks when needed.
Yes.
And we will see you again next week. Bye-bye.
bye.
Let's transform and